Well, you can see we have cola here.
Well, in the next 4 days, we're going to have a New Yam festival. And normally, before the festival proper, we usually have a contest, a wrestling contest. Oh, yes. And we invite other wrestlers from other kingdoms. Last year, a wrestler from Umuaka Kingdom took the coveted prize of a fat goat. And that brought shame to us. But how prepared are we this year?
Your Majesty.
Yes.
I believe they will not disappoint us this time.
Okay.
They have been training seriously for it, and more youths are joining the training.
Oh, yes. That's good. I just want to get this information because I want to present the fattest cow in this kingdom. For this very competition. And I wouldn't want us to lose it out. At all.
At all.
Your Majesty,
Yes.
I wish it were still when we were youths, full of energy and strength. I remember a particular season when I broke the back of Idika, the cat.
Okwadike.
The greatest wrestler from a kingdom. The entire kingdom roared in jubilation because no one has defeated him for many, many years. I wish we can just turn back the hands of time.
But I wish one of your children should have taken after you. Your son, Ibe, was defeated last year with ease.
Perhaps. He's a son after his mother, not of his father.
Well, let's hope they'll make us proud this time. Because I want to make this year's festival a carnival instead.
Igwe.
Hey. Obina! Obina! Obina!
No.
Where's Obina?
Obina, you're calling is not around.
Oh, has he left for the farm already?
What farm? Obina went for wrestling practice.
Gone for what? Wrestling practice. Obina and I told to get the basket and hose and other things we need to go to the farm to harvest yams. Went where? Wrestling practice?
Your brother's student came here and he left with them. Every youth of this village wants to participate in this year's contest because the king presented a big prize for the contest.
Oh, really? Bring that chair for me. Bring it here. All Bina that are told to prepare so we can go to the farm. Left and go to the farm to go to the farm. Keep that chair here. Keep it here.
No, take it easy. Eh?
Listen, let me tell you something. Massive.
No.
I will wait for him to come back anytime. Be it in the night or in the midnight. He will surely go to the farm to harvest those yams.
No, take it easy.
He will. If he does not harvest those yams, I will harvest his head. Ikena.
Oh,
Huh.
brother.
I meet you well.
You're welcome. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
How are you?
This your calabash of wine looks, it looks
Epic.
And how is your family?
Okay, and yours?
Very well.
You're always looking good.
Well, you know, I dress well and look good because I might meet a maiden on my way.
You are maiden, sir. Do you mind joining me in this, sir?
If you ask this question next time,
Come here, please bring a cup for my brother. Quickly.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
How are the children?
We are fine.
Good, good.
Let me hold this thing. Let me pour.
Shake it, pour it, shake it, pour it. Shake it very well. I want to ask you, is it that you support the idea of your son going for that, is it wrestling contest or practice or whatever?
My brother, I never gave my support, but this boy insisted. He said other youths in the community are going and that he will not be left out. I had to allow him.
Do you know my stupid son Obina abandoned the harvesting of yams we were supposed to do in the farm to go for that wrestling practice? Stupid wrestling practice.
It is terrible. I was told that Akokaria brought out a very enticing prize and that he is making this new yam festival to look special, like a carnival. And that is why they are all contesting.
He can, if he likes, let him turn it to a jamboree. Let him turn it into whatever. No son of Ubaja or our own children will participate or partake in that contest.
I agree with you.
Because we will not celebrate with a man who took what belongs to us.
Never.
No, we will not.
Never.
It will not happen.
We will celebrate it in our usual way, among ourselves and with our families.
As usual.
That reminds me. Has Ogu brought back your daughter?
Not yet.
Why?
I want to give him some time until after the New Yam Festival, just like he requested.
But why don't you allow her spend the festival with us in your house? That would be better.
Let her stay there for now. Meanwhile, this palm wine, where did you get it from? Because it tastes different from the usual, the usual ones I have here.
Yes, it is from Ugebe. He is the best we have. His palm wines are unadulterated.
No wonder.
The taste is something else.
That tells the story.
Of course.
Please, shake it again and give me some.
I want extra.
Shake it and give me some more.
I'll make sure you don't finish it.
Tonight is the Mercy is in trouble.
Papa, I heard this coming wrestling contest is going to be a big event, bigger than the previous one.
Yes, of course, Igolo. And we will attend both of them. At least to feed our eyes with others.
But is the king going to give out the big cow as he promised to the winner of the wrestling contest?
Why not? He has been doing so ever since he became the king.
The previous one was a goat, and this one is a cow.
Igolo, even if it is an elephant, the king will fulfill his promise. I have always known the king to be a man of his words.
But Papa, are girls allowed to participate in the contest?
Igolo,
Papa,
why do you ask?
just curious.
Well, the wrestling contest is for men and not for girls.
Okay.
Igolo, I will give you the heart and the liver of the antelope I killed this morning so that you can take it to the king as usual.
But it wasn't I that killed it. I give the heart and liver of the animal I killed myself to the king.
Igolo, I said I am going to give you to give to the king. The king will not know you are not the one that killed the animal unless you decide to tell him.
Thank you. Good day, Her Majesty.
My daughter, how are you?
I'm fine. I brought something for the king. I hope he's around.
Yes, he is, but he's resting in his inner chambers. Maybe I'll just take the package for him.
I would have loved to see him. I have something to discuss with him.
Igolo, you don't expect me to go and wake him up while he's resting. So why don't you just give me the package? When he wakes up, I'll give it to him. You can always come back later. You practically live here with us, don't you?
Okay. Tell him I'll come back.
No problem.
Ngozi,
My king,
who is that?
your little hunter girl.
Okay, tell her to wait for me at the palace.
You heard him. He said this should be fun.
Okay.
I got your package. This is bigger than the last one. What animal did you kill this time?
It's a deer.
A deer?
But it wasn't I that killed it. My father did.
Your father?
Yes, I don't want to lie to you. He gave me the meat to bring for you.
Oh, I see. So it is not only that you're brave, you are also honest and straightforward. This single act has earned you another gift. This time, a royal bracelet.
It's beautiful.
Just like you.
I love that necklace you're wearing. Each time I come to the palace, I couldn't help but stare at it.
Oh, it is meant for the kings of the Ihioma kingdom. It's not an ordinary necklace.
So, nobody is allowed to wear it except the king.
Yes. No one else wears it except the king. I inherited it from my predecessor, and he inherited it from the kings before him.
I would love to wear it someday.
Oh, if the gods will it. But never in the history of Ihioma kingdom has a woman ruled.
Okay. I heard you presented a big cow for the wrestling contest. Are girls allowed to participate in the contest?
No. Women do not wrestle. It's just for men. And it's not just only for just men. It is for great men, not for children.
All right. Just curious to know.
Well, I'm happy you have known it today.
Why is everybody saying wrestling is not for women, but for men alone? I would have loved to participate. If I'm lucky, I will win the cow prize for my father. And the king will be proud of me. I wish I could turn to a man. In your next life, beg the gods to make you one. Yes, I can fight. I can use my hunting skills to corner my opponents, like trapping an animal and throw him down. Yes, I can fight.
Hunting skills is different from wrestling skill. Besides, girls don't wrestle. Now go back inside and continue your sleep. Enough of this your rehearsals.
challenge you, Opo. I can't let it disgrace my people in their ground.
What did you just say? A challenge? Do you realize what just happened here? I defeated the strongest man in your kingdom. Now let me give you a piece of advice. Run home to your mother and tell her that the great Opo just humbled your people.
Yet the wrestling rule says, if you are challenged, you must fight. It's only a coward that turned down challenge in the wrestling ground. Don't tell me you're a coward, Opo.
Opo is never a coward!
Yes.
Now, for the last time, I am telling you, it is better you wait till the night falls and the moon comes out. Then you can go and play with your mates.
Enough, Igolo.
Come with me now.
Father, I must challenge this man and win back the prize meant for our kingdom. I can't let him disgrace our people on the ground.
You want to die?
Igolo, Igolo, you are neither a man nor a wrestler. To challenge a renowned wrestler who just defeated the greatest wrestler of our kingdom.
Father, I have already thrown a challenge. And the rule says, if you throw a challenge, you must wrestle.
You want to die?
Yes. That's the rule. If Opo refuses to fight with her, he loses his championship and the prize that comes with it.
In that case, I will fight. But let it be known that after this fight, you will have no spinal cord. Okpo, it is true that the rule must stand. But I beg you, please be soft on her. She is not your match. She is just a little stubborn girl. Please do me this favor to allow her back touch down gently and go back with your championship. She is my only daughter and I don't want anything to happen to her. Please, Okpo. I understand. I am a father too. I will restore her with just one finger. Thank you, Okpo, because 5 will crush her. Okpo, thank you. Thank you, Okpo. Let the fight begin.
Papa, take another meat and eat too. I can't finish this all alone.
No, thank you. I'm okay.
Papa, please take one. The king said if I want any meat or anything, I should let him know. Eat.
Okay, thank you.
Don't mention.
Igolo.
Sir?
It still baffles me how you defeated Okbo, the greatest wrestler of 4 kingdoms. What really happened?
Nothing. I think it is the will of the gods for him to be defeated. That's why they gave me the confidence to challenge him. I am now the champion of our great kingdom.
Which earned you a title from the king, as the hand of the king. Do you know the meaning?
No, Papa.
It is a title that is next to the king. A position that supersedes that of the prime minister.
Papa, wait. Are you serious?
It is a title that is given to only the greatest warriors of our kingdom.
So now, your daughter is now the bravest warrior of my kingdom. Papa, I hope you are proud of that.
Yes, I am. But I'm scared because a lot of people might be offended seeing a little girl being bestowed with such an honorable title. I'm scared.
But I saved your face from shame.
I wish they would understand.
They should. Papa, let's talk about what we used the prize I won for. Should you sell it? I mean, the fat cow.
No. Nobody can afford it except the king because it is very expensive.
Then we should sell it back to the king and use the money to take care of ourselves. We don't need it. At least we kill animals in the forest every day.
It is your prize of honor, my dear. Whatever you choose to do with it, I will not object.
Then I'll see the king and I'll sell it back to him.
We'll take over. You are the victor. Ohameze. Oh yeah, the chosen one, that special one, the anointed one, a warrior, an inferior, but not a superior. With the strength of 1,000 men and the heart of a lion, a lion. The gods won't make mistakes. They will enthrone the original, but not the fake.
Shift. Sit down, sit down. Nine. Sitting down here thinking will not bring her back. Just go to Ogo and tell him you want your daughter back. Let her come back. This is where she belongs. The title she holds will bring a lot of blessing into this family. And should anything happen to the king, she is the only one that has the power to choose who becomes the next king. This might just be the plan of the gods to return the throne robbed of your ancestors back
to this family. You have to act now, that there is still time. Just think about what I have just said. And I will become Ngozi, and my son Obinna, the heir apparent to the throne of Heroine. Hey, where are you coming?
Your Majesty, I am not comfortable with that title you gave to that little girl. This title is an ancestral title that is given only to our bravest warriors who have gone through great battles, and not an honor to compensate a little girl just because she won in a wrestling contest by chance. It's unacceptable, Your Majesty. You have to have a rethink and revoke this title. Your Majesty, revoke this title.
Now listen. Battles come in different forms. That wrestling competition was a battle among 3 kingdoms. You were there when our greatest wrestler lost to Obo, the greatest wrestler from Ekpe Kingdom. This would have brought a great shame to us. But this little girl stepped out and saved us. She wiped our shame and tears and gave us victory. By that singular act, she has shown that she is a brave warrior, worthy of a great reward. There is no greater reward than the hand of the king.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
But do you realize that by giving that little girl that title, you have placed her way above the position of the Prime Minister of this kingdom? Myself, Igwe, way above the position of the Prime Minister. Now, do you know that only her reserves the right to endorse any new king if anything unfortunately happens to you? Think about it, Your Majesty. It will not work. It will not work. Huh? This is a title that has been forgotten by our ancestors for so many years, only for you to recall it and abuse it at the same time by giving it to this little brat that doesn't even know the meaning of the title, Majesty.
No one else is complaining in this kingdom but you. Why? You should have been proud of the little girl by the feat she performed, and not even stand here to talk of revoking the decision that I took about her.
May you live forever, Your Majesty. Greetings, Prime Minister.
And you too, my hand of the king. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, I think I should leave this place this moment.
But remember, we have to discuss about the New Yam Festival.
When the rest members of the council gather, we will discuss it better.
What is the purpose of this tuber of yams and chicken you brought to my house this evening?
So, like we discussed the last time, I have come to take my daughter Ezeonu back home. Yeah. And these items I brought, as tradition demands, to say thank you for helping me raise her up all these years.
Mazano Sike, I remember the last time you came for this same purpose. I told you to give me some time.
Yes, you did.
So that I would talk to her.
Yes.
I have not done that. So I wonder why all this rush of taking back Igolo.
Oh, I don't understand. What exactly are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is that I have not talked to her about it.
Ogu, listen. Listen, Ogu. Let me tell you. I do not wish to make trouble with you. So please, kindly go in there now and bring out my daughter for me to go home with. Please.
I have not gotten instruction to do that.
Instruction from who?
From her mother, of course.
Her mother? Which mother? Her dead mother, Akuchi. Listen, Ogu. Ogu. Just go in there and bring out my daughter. I want to go home with her. Go home with her now. Else, Ogu.
Else what, Anosike?
Are you? Else what?
Papa, what is the matter?
Igolo.
Papa.
There is no problem. We have a visitor.
Okay. Uncle, good evening.
Good evening, my daughter.
You see? She calls me father and called you uncle. Which means she don't even know you are.
It does not matter.
As a real father.
Listen to me. Ogu, it does not matter. Whether she called you father and called me uncle, it doesn't matter. You better get instruction from Akuchi. Because the next time I come here, I'm not living here without her. I will take her with me. Don't tell me to be reasonable. Don't tell me to be reasonable. Listen, let me tell you something. Whether she called you father and called me uncle, it doesn't matter. You better get instruction from Akuchi. Get instruction because next time I come here, I'm taking her home. I'm taking her home. I just told you. That's all I have to say. I'm going home.
Don't forget your yam and your fowl.
Take it with you.
Come on, take it off here.
Odu, I called you here because of a very serious issue. We were all present when the king conferred on that little girl the title of the Hand of the King, just because of a wrestling contest.
Yes. I was very surprised.
I approached the king on his mistake to revoke the title, but he said his decisions are irreversible. And we all know that the title of the Hand of the King is a title initiated by our ancestors for great warriors like you. Igwe Akokalia went ahead without consulting the Council of Elders to confer that title on that little brat, simply because she won a wrestling contest by chance. What an insult! What arrant nonsense! What an insult to the entire kingdom of Ioma. Now, Odogu, if that title was conferred to somebody like you, a great warrior who has led us to battles, I will not complain. But you were abandoned despite all the great battles you have led us to successfully.
Huh! What a humiliation. To great Odogu.
We have to correct that mistake. And that is why need the support. I need your support and the support of all the warriors in what I want to do in this kingdom. And I promise you the title of the hand of the king, which is denied of you, I will give it to you.
You have my support. I will consult the other warriors on your favor. So whatever you want to do it straight away. We are strongly behind you.
Good. Yes. Okay, now we have an understanding.
Yes.
Good.
Can you imagine it, Kenna? Can you begin to imagine? Can you imagine Ogu telling me to wait until he gets instruction from a dead woman, Akuchi, before he can release my daughter to me? Huh?
Is he implying that he communicates with the spirit of the dead, or what? Eh? What is he implying?
If he likes, let him sleep with the dead, with Akuchi's spirit. I don't care. I told him that the next time I will come to his house, I am coming to take my daughter, and I will not leave his house until I get my daughter. That's what I told him.
But this Ogu man is very, very funny. Huh? He's very, very funny. I mean, he should have looked for a much better excuse to give than to say he was waiting to hear from the spirit of dead Akuchi, who is resting with her ancestors. Anyway, brother, next time you are going there, I will accompany you and talk some sense into that his thick skull. What kind of nonsense? I assure you that we are going to get that girl back to this family, whether Ogu likes it or not.
Anybody who knows Ogu should tell him not to dare me. Let him not dare me. Because if he dares me, I will show him what the fire can do to the rat of the ears. Nonsense. Is it because he has heard that my daughter is the hand of the king? He now wants to keep her.
Can you imagine?
He now wants to keep her. He will not. It will not happen. Not when I'm alive. Else, his head will see the sharp edge of my magic.
And you have a point there.
He will.
You have a very good point there.
Absolutely.
He wants to keep that girl now because of her exalted position.
Bring that palm wine. I need it now.
Yes.
My fellow elders in council, it is with abject bitterness that I summon this gathering. The conferment of the title of the hand of the king to a toddler without due consultation with the council of elders is a big slight and neglect on all of us. It is also a big insult to the customs and traditions of our people to confer such an honorable and dignifying title to a girl who is not a warrior. What does she know about battles and wars to earn her such a title? Just because she won a simple wrestling contest and out of excitement, our king conferred on her a title that she is not worthy to have. Now listen to me. We must correct this grievous mistake, blunder and abomination before we incur the wrath of the gods. Yes, before we incur the wrath of the gods. The gods are wise.
Palace Council Elders of Ijeoma Kingdom. We have heard what Okwadike said.
Thank you.
To be very honest, I was shocked when the king pronounced that title to the little girl. I wanted to call his attention, but because it is not customary to challenge the king's order, I decided to remain calm. I agree with Okwadike to correct this mistake before something bad starts happening. Because our father said, a child that does not heed advice suffers the consequences. Same to an elder that sees evil and refuses to advise caution. I rest my case.
My fellow elders, our people say that what is worn on the wrist does not need mirror before you see it. Okwadike and Onoha, you are in the right direction. We will approach the king and tell him the consequences from the gods. I believe he will revoke the title and give the girl the winning prize for the contest.
A cow. Yes.
My fellow elders, what if the king refuses to rescind
Pass a vote of no confidence on him and dethrone him.
Dethrone the king?
Yes.
Do you realize what you have just said is treason? I refuse to be part of this. A king, whether wrong or right, has never been dethroned in this kingdom.
We start it. We start it with this one.
I am leaving.
We'll start with him.
Okigwe.
I don't want to hear evil or be part of it.
Okigwe, he just made a suggestion. We have not heard from the king to know if he will accept or not. Come back.
It is not possible. I am leaving.
You can go.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Let him go. He is chicken-hearted. See, the gods made a mistake to make him a man instead of a woman that he should be.
That is true.
Let him go.
Well, I have heard all that you said. But you have to remember that it is not easy for an elder to throw out a spit on the floor and lick it back. She have to stay with her title and the prize too. She saved us from disgrace and humiliation. She is our heroine and earned it too.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
With all due respect, it is said that if a leader goes astray, his followers draw him back and make him follow the right course. But if he refuses, they abandon him to his doom and follow their own course. Our kingdom has customs and traditions. And anyone that goes contrary to it, be he king or subject, must suffer the consequence.
What is there, Okwadike? Are you threatening in my own palace? Gas!
Your Majesty, I am not threatening you. I can't threaten you. I'm sorry if you took my words for threat. I apologize very deeply, Your Majesty. I apologize sincerely.
I would have dumped you in my dungeon.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
We should be talking about the New Year festival that is only 2 days ahead. How prepared are we? How many masquerades are we parading that day?
Stupid elders, hopeless elders, cowards, cowards! None of them had the courage to say a word or carry out our plan. Useless elders, shame on you, shame. As for you, Akokalia, I made you king. I gave you victory over Anosike, who is supposed to be king. Akokalia, I will also bring you down. I will bring you down. I will bring you down. Useless elder. Hopeless elder. Ale!
Brother Ngozi. This one you are looking so... I hope there is no problem. I know what you are thinking. Hey!
I think I know the problem. But I have thought out a plan on how to get your daughter back from Ogu. Brother Nosike, go and dress up, let us go.
No, Ikenna. Let him be.
What did you just say?
Yeah, let him be.
Just yesterday, brother, you came to me complaining that Ogu will not release your daughter to you. I thought out a plan on how we can go and get that girl from him. Now I'm here to discuss that plan with you before we proceed. And you're saying let him be. Brother Nosike, what happened that made you change your mind so suddenly?
I have slept over it. And I've decided to let him take his time.
Take his time, Kwa. Take his time, Kwa. What if he decides to keep that girl forever?
Then I'll take it as the will of the gods.
What? Did I hear you say the will of the gods?
Brother Nosike, you are not serious. You are not serious.
There's a time for everything.
Why is the hand of the king dancing?
Because she's happy.
And what could make her so happy?
She's making the first opening speech at the New Year Festival tomorrow.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You mean you are performing the opening speech?
Okay. And why are you laughing?
Because I'm still wondering what you will say.
Of course, I know what to say.
Now tell me, what will you say?
Greetings to you, my people of Ihe, my kingdom. I wish to declare the New Year Festival open today. Thank you.
Is that all you have to say?
Yes, the rest to be said by the king.
No, my dear. You are the hand of the king, and this is your first official appearance. You need more encouraging and reasonable words from the people.
So where do I get these words from?
My dear, I will teach you, but first, you must make your personal advisor.
I appoint you my advisor.
Good! First of all, you have to eat your food. Then you learn the words. Go and get your food. You can join me here.
Okwadike, take this portion, put it in his food or drink. Once it passes his throat, it will kill his heart and liver. It's a special preparation for quick death. Take.
Thank you. Thank you, Adonu. Thank you.
Okwadike, farewell.
Thank you.
I don't know. May the gods not allow him to die. The king is a very nice man.
Who could be a better king if he dies? The evil ones will be happy and seize the throne, and the kingdom will suffer for it. May the gods have mercy and save our king.
The gods won't make mistakes. They will enthrone the original but not the fake. It is fate, so take your place. For the gods have chosen you, Igolo. Igolo, the chosen one. Take your place, drive away the enemies. Igolo, 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 Igolo. Hey, Igolo, 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 the chosen one.
Papa, why is it that the king just fell down and started vomiting blood?
I suspect he was poisoned.
By who? Who poisoned him?
That I don't know. But I'm a little bit worried because of the position. Because you will not be able to withstand the trouble that will come should anything like death happens to the king.
Why?
Whoever that poisoned the king will be desiring the truth. And he will not allow you to stand in his way. I'm scared.
She is needed at the palace immediately.
I did not do anything to the king.
What is all this?
The king wants to see her. Yes, immediately.
But I'll come with her.
No. needed there alone at the palace. That is instruction from the king.
Papa, you must come with me. They are going to kill me.
I want you to give me a word. I'm not.
That we don't know. The instruction from the king is to bring her. Young girl, follow us. You're wasting our time. Let's go.
Take it easy. Let's go. Easy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Where is Igolo? I sent for her.
They should be on their way back with her right now.
Good.
When is the chief priest going to be here?
Your Highness, he is on his way. He will be here very soon.
Your Majesty, I'm here.
Oh, my dear. How are you?
I'm fine, Your Majesty.
Please, I would want to have a private discussion with the hand of the king. Can you please excuse us?
Please don't die.
We are still deciding.
They have not concluded. I know you are a little girl, but I see the courage of a man in you. I see bravery and greatness in you. If I die, this kingdom will suffer in the hands of those desperate for this throne because I don't have an heir to replace me. Ezeonu, I want to give you my last gift before I die. A fairy necklace which you desire to wear.
No.
Don't wear it. Hide it and take it away. I don't know why my spirit has led me to do this, but I believe it must be the will of the gods. They have finished deciding. They have come for me. Go now, Ezeonu. Go away, Ezeonu. Go.
Greatness follows you, my daughter.
You're welcome, my chief priest. He's inside his bed chambers.
After you. Dike! Akwakana bakulife! Alusana anwafia! Osawarana! Omemboja ajia! Obonye mbandu na atuya uto! Chukwese! Makifuzo.
My king!
Oh Lord, and you look of 3 hands from the mighty hand of
Hey!
My dear, did they hurt you? So why is your mood like this?
I want to show you something. But not here. Let's go inside.
Something? Igolo, what is it you want to show me? Or has the king given you another gift?
Yes.
Igolo,
He gave me this.
you mean the king gave this to you?
Yes.
Igoro, I have known you to be a brave hunter and not a thief. Igoro, why would you do this? Why?
But he gave it to me. I did not steal it. You know I don't steal.
Listen, Igolo. Don't make me look like a fool. How can you tell me that the king gave this to you? His real necklace. Don't you know that this is what makes him a king? Without this on his neck, Igolo, he can never sit on the throne of Ioma. It passes from one king to the other. How can he possibly give you what gave him the blessing from the gods and the power to rule Ioma kingdom?
But he gave it to me.
Igolo, if you claim that the king gave it to you, why didn't you wear it like you used to wear others? Instead, you hid it under your clothes.
He asked me to hide it. That he don't want anyone to see it with me.
Igolo, send me this cock and bull story. We are going to the king at once to confirm this.
The king is dead. He died after giving me the necklace.
What? The king is dead?
Yes.
Igolo, you must not keep this here. You must hide it somewhere.
Why?
Igolo, because if it is found here, no one will believe that the king gave it to you. They will only conclude that you stole it. And you know the penalty for stealing such thing is death. Igolo, by night, we must look for somewhere and bury it. This is trouble.
The king is dead. So we have to swing into action immediately. So.
No. No. Are you still mourning the death of the king while you're supposed to be happy that your rival is dead?
Mercy, my dear wife. No reasonable man celebrates the death of his enemy. Because death comes to us all. Death is for everyone. It is just a matter of who goes first. I am only concerned about this kingdom. I'm concerned about the wicked that will ascend the throne.
Who is the throne waiting for, if not you? Or is there someone else?
Mercy. There is someone who desires the throne, and the person is very close to it.
Who? Ikenna, your brother?
No, not Ikenna. But
what have you come to do in my house? What have you come to do here?
I've come to discuss a very important issue.
Discuss what? Talk!
Listen to me, honestly. I will give you all my support to become the next king of your kingdom if you will accept my conditions.
But you have been supporting Akokaria. Why do you want to support me?
Don't I have the right to switch side? If you will accept my condition, I will help you get the throne. Yes.
If I may ask, what is or what are your conditions?
If you will make me the prime minister, if you become the next king of your kingdom.
But Akukwe, your very good friend, is already the prime minister, isn't it?
That he was the prime minister to our late king. So that if you become the king, you have a right to change it and make me the prime minister.
What if I become king and choose to retain him? What happens?
That means you don't need my support and you will not get the throne.
Let me ask you, why do you want to desperately become the prime minister?
Because I want to be a king sometime. So I want to be close to the throne so that I will be able to just switch into becoming a king.
I do not need your support. The throne of Ihioma Kingdom is my family's birthright. And it will certainly come back to us. When? Now get out of my compound.
Then you will not get the throne because I know how to play this game and I don't lose. I've always won.
I'm afraid you have lost this one. Get out.
And then you don't know what one game is capable of.
Get out of my compound! Out! Get out! And don't you ever step your foot here again. Evil man.
Okwadike wants the throne. May the gods save us from the hand of the wicked.
Igolo, make sure you do the things I asked you to do before I come back in the morning.
I will, Papa. I wish you luck so you could kill an antelope tonight.
Thank you. Take care of the house.
Okay, Papa.
Our king has passed on. In our very eyes yesterday, he graciously joined our ancestors. He was a great king, worthy of a very befitting burial. And as the Council of Elders, we are in position to plan and give him this befitting burial. And I, Okwadike, as the Prime Minister of this kingdom, I stand as the chairman of this committee. If any of you have any suggestion or anything to say about this issue, please, you can go ahead and say it.
My fellow elders, I think we are missing something here. Is the hand of the king not supposed to be in this meeting?
Okay, Igwe. Is that a question or an observation?
It is an observation, because as the hand of the king, she's supposed to be part of this king's burial committee.
Your observation noted. But what do you think the little girl will say in this meeting? Does she know anything about burial of a king?
By virtue of her position, it is her right to be in this gathering. Because if our people find out that we have exempted her from this meeting, they may conclude that we want to intimidate her. And remember, she is loved by our people for the single victory she brought to us.
So what are you trying to say? Do you mean we should invite her?
Yes. Whether she is going to make any contribution or not, let her be here.
The Prime Minister, what is the observation towards what Okiwe has said?
Well, inasmuch as I did not favor her appointment as the hand of the king, I will not deny her the right to be a member of this committee if the rest members of the committee say she should. Yes.
It seems that she's loved by everybody, and you as the Prime Minister, it is within your authority to permit her to be here. So I'm suggesting you tell the guards to go and bring her.
All right. Guards, you go to Ogu's house and tell his daughter that her presence is required in the palace immediately. So, in that case, I suggest we suspend this meeting till she comes. All right.
Igolo, where are you?
Igolo, where are you, Igolo?
Oh, where is your daughter? We bring message from the palace.
She is not here.
Where is she? The message is important.
I have not seen her since this morning when I came back from hunting.
Could she have gone out for hunting?
No. Her hunting bow and arrow are all here. She can never go to hunting without them. This is strange. Igolo has never left the house without letting me know where she goes to.
Well, when she eventually comes back, tell her her presence is needed at the palace by the elders in council.
Elders in council? Is there any problem?
They have a meeting for the burial of the king. Her presence is needed for the meeting.
Okay. I will deliver your message when she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
Igolo, where are you? Igolo, you are getting me scared, Igolo. Anyway, I will sit here and wait for you till you return from wherever you went to.
We didn't see her, so we delivered the message to her father.
Okay, thank you.
But the way our father sounded, it seems that he doesn't know her whereabouts. And he said he has been looking for her since he came back from hunting.
Looking for her? How?
It's like she left home without telling him. And that has never happened before.
All right, guards. You can return to your posts, okay? Return to your posts. I believe the father will pass the message to her when she returns from wherever she went to, okay? So, in this case, do we continue with the meeting or we'll wait until the message gets to her?
I think we should proceed with the meeting. Maybe she may join us in subsequent meetings. We can't draw the conclusions or the plans of the burial in today's meeting.
Oh, yes.
Onoha is right. Let us proceed with the meeting. Her absence cannot hinder us from achieving what we want to achieve in this meeting today. She can join us in subsequent ones. Okay, do you have any objection to our suggestion?
No, I have no objection at all. Since the majority said we should move on, let's move on.
All right, that's good. So, how do we go about this burial? Suggestions, please.
How did it go? We went there last night and we grabbed her. Let's slice our throat. Be like dead bodies to the beast. I think by now, the lion must have devoured her.
Good work. You just earned yourself the title of the Hand of the King. Because I stand the future king of the Yoma kingdom as I speak to you now.
Long live His Majesty.
Be blessed by the gods.
Ogu. Ogu. I do not like your mood. I hope all is well. What brings you to my house? Sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down and have some power.
Master Sike, it is not necessary.
And what is it?
Where is Igolo? Where is Igolo?
You mean my daughter, Igolo?
Yes, Igolo. Yes. She left home for the past 2 days and have not returned. So I thought she's here with you.
Ogu, are you telling me that you are looking for my daughter Igolo? Besides, how do you expect to find her here? Does she know I'm the father? I ask you.
You mean Igolo is not here with you? I thought you came and took her away.
Ogu, you thought I took her away. Now you listen to me, Ogu. You better produce my daughter Igolo. I am giving you 4 market days to produce my daughter Igolo. Else, you will not only draw the wrath of my kinsmen, but my wrath. 4 market days. Now leave my compound. Leave my compound, Ogu.
You mean you are not with Igolo?
Ogu, do not let me get into my hut and come out. Leave my compound.
Hey.
Because you will not like it. Leave my compound. Leave my house. 4 market days. Ogu, Ogu, I am giving you 4 market days to produce my daughter. Else, you will not only draw the wrath of my kinsmen, but my wrath. My wrath. The wrath of Anosike Uwaja. Go look for my daughter. Go and look for Igolo. Find my Igolo.
Ayele, ayele, ayele.
Igolo, I must find you. Wherever you are, I won't return to this house without you.
There's a time for everything, the time for man, and the time for the gods to do their thing.
My fellow elders, the hand of the king is missing for 2 days now. This is very, very strange.
Oh, too bad, too bad. Yes, it's strange. But it is possible that she went for hunting and was killed in the forest by a wild animal.
You may not be far from the truth, Honor. I heard she goes hunting alone. Probably she has gone hunting and met by a bigger wild animal, and it killed her.
Then, let's send a search party into the forest to see if they can find her dead body and bring it home for burial. What do you think, Okwadiki?
Well, I agree with you perfectly.
We will choose some warriors and send them to go comb the forest very well. And then look for the body. And bring it back if they find it. Though some scavenging animals may have devoured her entire skin and leaving just the useless bones.
You are right. Even if it is the bones they find, let them bring it home for us to bury it. The hand of the king must be given a deserving treatment.
Right. Guards! Now, go and tell Odogu, the chief warrior. Tell him that his attention is needed right now. Go now.
There's a time for everything, the time for man, and the time for the gods to do their thing. In man's time, he could do and undo, but in the God's time, what should be done is what they will do. They will choose for themselves that special one, the chosen one, to do their bids. They will choose, the unexpected, the unaccepted, and the rejected. But whom the gods have chosen, no one can reject, and no one can curse whom the gods have blessed. Igolo, 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 ah, igolo, 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 unye chitere manu. Igolo, ah, igolo, igolo, ah, igolo, igolo, ah, igolo, the chosen one. Ah, yeah. You will conquer, ah, yeah. You will take over, ah, yeah. You are the victor. He can win Mary, ah, yeah.
doesn't mean that the lion ate up everything. I'm not even a bone left. Eh?
I don't think so. No lion eats up everything without leaving a remnant of its kill. I think something must be wrong.
Maybe some scavengers ate up the remnants left by the lion.
Even scavengers doesn't eat up the remnants of its prey without leaving the bones or blood stains. It must first kill her here.
So, what are you trying to say? That little girl escaped from that big lion that we all saw?
I guess so.
Huh? This is incredible. That little girl escaped from that fierce lion. Eh? Unless maybe the lion took her body somewhere, maybe to eat her up. Eh?
Even if the lion took her body somewhere to eat her up, there must be trace of struggle and blood stains and bones around here. Which means she's still alive. We must find her and kill her, because if we get back to the village without her body or her bones, the Prime Minister is going to skin us alive. So we have to comb the whole of this forest and look for her and make sure she's killed.
We have to be very, very careful, because that lion might still be somewhere around. We have to open our eyes.
I guess you're right. Let's move.
Lead us.
Go, you're the one with the knife. Go.
Lead us.
Are you follow? Let me. You follow.
Branosike, you mean you have not seen Obi since that day he came to your house?
I haven't. I have not seen him. I have been to his house twice without seeing him. Ikenna, I do not want to believe or even think that he has run away with my daughter.
Cannot do that. We will have to find out.
How? By breaking down his door to see if the house is empty? Is that how?
No, you don't need to do that. Instead, we go to our seer. He will be able to tell us the whereabouts of Ogu. That's what we do.
You see, the missing child should not continue to be an issue of discussion anytime we gather here. We should be more concerned about the burial of our late king, Igwe Akukalia. Because very soon, our people will want to hear from us. The issue of this missing child should be rested for now, until the warriors we sent to the forest to look for her remains return.
I agree with you, Prime Minister. We have overflowed the issue of the little girl to the point that it was becoming a distraction to the reason we formed this committee. I think we should proceed immediately from where we stop to the main subject of our gathering.
This is serious. Very serious. So you mean Okwadike had the guts to send warriors to kidnap my daughter?
What a great revelation from Ike.
Ikenna, No problem. Let's go.
We must get to the bottom of this, oh. Brother, we must get to the bottom of this.
Are you part of the committee? No, I'm not. I have a message for Kwadike.
What's the message for?
It is not for your ears.
Listen, if we fail to deliver this message and anything happens in this kingdom, you will be held responsible.
Okay. You can come in.
Okwadike. 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 Where is my child? Where did you keep my child?
Anosike, you begging here, disrupting the crucial meeting of the Council of Elders to ask me foolish questions. What child are you talking about?
My daughter that you abducted with the intention to kill. Where is she?
Anosike, you accuse the Prime Minister of Ijeoma Kingdom of abduction and attempted murder.
It is no accusation, but the truth. Where is my child?
Anosike, you speak of adoption of your daughter, while we all know you don't have a daughter.
I have a daughter. A daughter born to me by my late wife Akuchi. And she's the hand of the king. Where is she?
Anosike, hand of the king we know is Igolo, Ogun's daughter. Which other hand of the king are you talking about?
I do not have time to explain this. Okwadike, I'm going to ask you for the very last time. Where is my daughter? Where is she?
You don't have a daughter.
Where is she?
I say you don't have a daughter.
Fear not.
Who are you?
I am Ikuku, the god of the wind, your protector and your guide. I have watched over you since you were born.
I want to go home, but I can't find my way. My father will be worried about me.
You will go back home. I will help you find your way, but not now.
Why?
Because you are not yet ready.
Ready? For what?
You have to be prepared to face your adversary. Until then, you are not going home.
There's a time for everything, a time for man, and a time for the gods to do their thing. In man's time, he could do and undo, but in the God's time, what should be done is what they will do. They will choose for themselves.
Igolo, Igolo, where could you be? Where are you, Igolo? I've wandered for so long in this forest, but still there's no trace of you. Are you alive or dead? Even if you are dead, Igolo, at least let me find your corpse and take you home for burial.
Can cause whom the gods are best. Igolo, 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 ah, igolo, igolo, igolo. Unye chitere manu. Igolo, ah, igolo, igolo, ah, igolo, igolo, ah, igolo. The chosen one, ah, yeah. You will conquer, ah, yeah. You will take over. You are the victor. Again, when Mary. You will conquer, you will take over, you are the victor, when you're married. Oh yeah, the chosen one, that special one, the anointed one, a warrior, an inferior, but not a superior. With the strength of 1,000 men and the heart of a lion, lion. The gods won't make mistakes. They will enthrone the original but not the fake. It is fate, so take your place. For the gods have chosen you, Igolo, Igolo, the chosen one. Take your place, drive away the enemies. Igolo, 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 Igolo. Hey, Igolo, 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 Igolo. The chosen one. You will conquer, you will take over. You are the victor. You will marry. You will conquer. You will take over. You are the victor. When you're married.
Where is the bone now?
See it here now.
Look at it. How are we sure these are bones? Eh? This could be another person that died here in the forest.
My friend, what's your problem? The most important thing that we will find some bones to present to the Prime Minister and to try to convince him that this is her bone. Because I can't afford to go back to that kingdom without the bones. Alright? He will be disappointed in us. Alright?
Odogu, you're right. I support you. Guy, pack these bones, let's go home.
See, Odogu, you will be the one to present this bone to Prime Minister. You'll be the one.
Come, my friend, are you scared? Pack the bones, let's leave this place.
I've told you.
Pack.
See the lens.
I'm taking this thing. Will you stop that nonsense?
There's a time for everything, the time for man, and the time for the gods to do their thing. In man's time, he could...
Ogu deceived us. He deceived everyone to believe Igolo was his daughter. Now the truth has been revealed that Igolo is the daughter of Anosike. What a revelation. I knew they planned this from the beginning and influenced late Akukaria to make the girl the hand of the king, so that At a given opportunity, they will take back the throne. But unfortunately for them, I acted smart and took the child away, who I know must be dead in the forest by now. Yes. Yes.
Che. We are back. She's dead. We brought back her bones and her skulls.
With the strength of 1,000 men and the heart of a lion. The gods won't make mistakes. They will enthrone the original but not the fake. It is fate, so take your place for the gods.
My friends and allies, I call this meeting to announce to you that the girl has been found. Odogu and his friends found her in the forest and brought her back.
That's good news. So where is she?
So she will join us in our council meeting as agreed. Wow, that's beautiful. Good one.
Odogu, go and bring her. Bring the girl.
She will join us now in our council meeting as agreed. That's okay.
What is this?
Her remains, the bones.
What happened?
The bones. They went into the forest, found her bones, all the flesh devoured, and they brought back the bone, just like we agreed.
What do we tell our people? Do we tell them what happened?
No. That is why I call this meeting. We will tell no one. We will bury her secretly. Because if we tell our people that she's dead, our people may assume a lot of things, which may bring crisis. Let us keep it that she is still missing. She's still missing. And then bury our dead king peacefully.
All right. We must perform necessary burial rites for her, so that her spirit will not haunt us after.
In that case, I agree with Honor. The burial rites will make her spirit to rest in peace than wandering about.
All right. I see, I'm not opposed to that. All what I'm saying is that we must keep everything about her secret.
Top secret.
Top secret. Do we agree with that?
Agreed. Thank you very much.
Good brother, trouble yourself no more. The one you are looking for is safe where she is. Soon she will return. And when she returns, take her back to her real father. It is time for her to fulfill her destiny. Go home. Go home and search no more for Igolo.
People of Ioma Kingdom, the coronation ceremony of Okwadike holds today at the village square. Everyone is expected to come. There will be lots of entertainment, eating and drinking. Tell others as you hear.
Did you hear that?
Of course I heard it.
Plenty entertainment, enough to eat and drink. Me, I won't miss it though.
That's for you. If you want to go, you can go. But as for me, I'm not going.
Why?
Because Okwadike is a very wicked man. I don't like him. If he becomes the king tomorrow, we will all suffer. He is very wicked and mean.
Well, as for me, whether you attend or not, he will still be crowned the next king of this kingdom. I am going. So join me, join me. Let's go eat, drink, and wait for the suffering letter. Me, I'm going.
You can go for the merriment. Me, I'm not going.
Yeah.
It is time to go home. To claim your victory and break the history of the first woman to sit on the throne of the Ioma kingdom. The ceremony awaits you and your ride.
She returns. The great one returns. Pity to her enemies. Okwadike. Okwadike, your doom rides towards you. The ceremony meant for your glory will be for another. One who the gods have chosen right from her mother's womb. I must prepare, for my services will be needed. Dike! Eto ọsọ nara ọsọ. Oboye mgbe na-achị atọ. Udele karakara amafu ozu afọ. N'ọbọgọdọ anyị kasị ọbụghị mgbe ọ hụrụ atụrụ. Chukwu ese.
My friend won't hurt you. I am back, Father.
Igolo, my daughter. I am happy you have returned. But I must take you to someone immediately.
I know. You want to take me back to my real father?
Igolo, how do you know about that?
My spirits told me. But before we leave, I need to get something. Put here.
Today, a tyrant is crowned. A tyrant that will plunge the entire kingdom into perpetual suffering. Even the gods of the land feel the heat of his wickedness.
Maybe that will make them have a rethink for allowing him ascend the throne.
Do you think he has the backings and blessings of the gods to be king? Of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. Don't forget that the royal necklace with the anointing of the blessings of the gods got missing a long time ago. And without that necklace, he sits on that throne as an impostor, devoid of the backings or blessings of the gods.
In that case, his reign may not be long. Oh yes.
Ikenna, let me tell you, a little time an evil man rules a kingdom is enough to plunge that kingdom into pain, damage that will last forever. Oh yes?
May the gods have mercy on us and save us.
When she returns to her home with the blessings of the gods.
Indeed, a blessing.
I brought back your daughter.
Huh?
Igolo, this is your real father. And his brother Ikenna, your uncle.
Papa. Uncle.
Welcome home, my daughter.
Welcome home, my niece.
Welcome home. I will quickly introduce you to the rest of the family. Mercy, Obinna, where are you? Come! Come. Your daughter. Papa. You're welcome. You're welcome. Igolo, my daughter. Hey! Igolo, this is Mercy, my wife. And your stepmother. Obinna, this is Igolo, my daughter. Your stepsister. Igolo, that is Obinna, your stepbrother. Ogu, thank you very much for bringing my daughter home. May the gods reward you abundantly.
Mazanosike, it is a promise.
Igolo, my daughter. You're welcome back. We are happy to have you back.
Yes, yes. I have longed to meet you, my sister. Father spoke a lot about you.
Yes, I did.
You are welcome.
Yes.
Igolo, quick, can't wait for you to sit beside your father. Come and sit here.
Just come and sit.
You will conquer, you will take over, you are the victor. Igolo, hey, Igolo, hey, Igolo, hey, Igolo.
Ofu mwana so na biago. Ezo ka na ezo ri anu udene. Udene kara ma fozu afo. Omu. Ana se na furaga di wanyu na woke. Ife ya da bati chala. Ugaba na mbabu. Dike. Dukwese. Makifu ụzọ. Oge kara ka erugo. Ngwongwo ọgụ.
Ayele. Ayele, ayele, ayele. Ayele, ebelebe, ebelebe.
Igolo he, igolo he. Igolo he, igolo he. Igolo he, igolo he.
Ebelebe, ebelebe.
Igolo he, igolo he. Igolo he, igolo he. Igolo he, igolo he.
Ebelebe.
There's a time for everything, the time for man, and the time for the gods to do their thing. In man's time, he could do and undo, but in the God's time, what should be done is what they will do. They will choose for themselves that special one, the chosen one to do their bids. They will choose the unexpected, the unaccepted, and the rejected. But whom the gods have chosen, no one can reject, and no one can curse whom the gods have blessed.
Igolo, 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 ah, igolo, igolo, igolo.
Where are the warriors? The warriors, where are they?
The chosen one, you will conquer, you will take over, you are the victor.
Because of the rain, my king.
Oh, the rain. Yes, that is the handwork of my enemies. But they have failed because my great rainmaker shut down the rain. The coronation must go on. Where are the rest of the warriors?
Told them to meet us at the square.
Go.
Akugo! Akugo! Akugo!
With the strength of 1,000 men and the heart of a lion.
Your mother is interested. While everybody is waiting for me at the square for the coronation. You want to delay my coronation? Or anyway, you two will be coming later. Let's go. Rogu.
After this, everybody will know that they have a king.
For the gods have chosen you, Igolo. Igolo, the chosen one. Take your place, drive away the enemies. Igolo, 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 Igolo.
Dike! Ego achiri! Agwano na Africa! Gomogo na nuke sebu yimbo huraturu! Alasi na furata do wanyu na wake! Bife ya gata zinchara! Uganda na mbabu!
With the strength of 1,000 men and the heart of a lion, a lion, a lion. The gods won't make mistakes. They will enthrone the original but not the fake. It is fate, so take your place. For the gods have chosen you, Igolo. Igolo, the chosen one. Take your place, drive away the enemies. Igolo.
9.
Mercy, what is it? Eh? Why are you shouting my name as if something is wrong?
Nai, I brought food for Igolo, and she's nowhere to be found.
What is the meaning of that? Eh?
Nai, she's not in the hut.
You checked for her in there, and she's not there.
Nai, come and check by yourself now.
Are you sure you searched very well? You're sure you looked very well? Igolo. 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 Have you searched everywhere? Igolo. Baba! Open it. Baba! Baba! What is it? Baba! Open! Baba! What is it? Why are you shooting? What is it? What is it? What is it? Baba! What is it? Open the speak! Igolo! Say! Igolo! Igolo!
Mama! Papa!
I saw Igolo!
Riding away on the back of a lion!
I saw
her! Mama, I ran away from her life. I ran away. Lion, what? Mama, you need to see her.
Papa, on the back of a lion?
Lion, what? I saw her. I saw her.
I thought you said she's dead.
What is still keeping him in the house? Why he's supposed to be here by now?
Who knows? Maybe he's taking his time to prepare. And I believe he's not in the haste to come for this his crown.
But if I were his warrior, because we are in the rainy season, soon it might start raining again and spoil this occasion.
No, it will not rain again. It will never rain again. He is prepared for this. He has hired 3 rainmakers from 3 different kingdoms. It will not rain again. And I know these men are professionals. They are experts in rainmaking. They want their onions. I assure you it will not rain again.
Help me, oh! The wind has carried up and it go away. Help! Wind!
To replace evil with good for the benefit of this great kingdom. The throne of my kingdom deserves one who is chosen by the gods, not one who chooses himself. And now, here comes the chosen one. Begin on Rafia. Ọmọ kàtíé etí akara bẹ̀tìrì ifẹ̀ anú gẹ́gẹ́m azụ arụ ụka
There's a time for everything, the time for man, and the time for the gods to do their thing. In man's time,
My great people of Ihuoma Kingdom. Today we're making our history the first of its kind. A woman sitting on the throne of Ihuoma Kingdom. This is the choice of the gods. That special one. As you all can see, she's wearing the royal necklace anointed by the gods. Only for the one endorsed by them.
The unaccepted and the rejected, but whom the gods have chosen, no one can.
We believe her reign will bring good fortune, health, and above all, prosperity and riches. You were, sir! Magnificent. By the power and authority vested on me as the chief priest of this great kingdom.
Chosen one, that special one, the anointed one, a warrior, an inferior, but not a superior.
I crown you with this title.
With the strength
Igolo,
of 1,000 men,
the lioness of Ihuoma Kingdom. Her Royal Highness, King Igolo, the lioness of Ihuoma Kingdom.
will enthrone the original but not the fake. It is true, so take your place. For the gods have chosen you. You know the chosen. Take your place, drive away your enemies. There's a time for everything, a time for man